Hey, welcome back. You think I can finish today? I don't think I can finish today. Maybe I should do one more video and try to finish. I'm at 88%. The thunder. Oh no, it's the people upstairs. I gotta drink. I gotta drink wine and be like, I don't care about the people upstairs. I'll be as loud as I want. Blah, 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 blah. I wonder if I'll be like that when I drink the wine. Yeah, if you didn't watch a previous... Do I still have it? No. I put it away. I bought 3 bottles of wine, and I'm going to drink them all. No. I'm going to drink some of it on a vlog. I mean, that's part of what I'll talk about, is like, how much do I drink? I wanted to drink until I feel different. Because I've never felt that way before. I've had, like, champagne... But I was just like, oh, this is just kind of like foot water, and then I didn't feel any different. Yeah, I guess I wonder what wine kind of tastes like. I don't think I've ever really... I mean, it's just grape juice, I'm sure. But yeah, I have notes. You don't think I got notes? I got notes. Anxiety procrastination. That was a term I kind of came up with. I don't know when. But I think that's like something that the medicine helps with, is it kind of creates this anxiety procrastination. That's what it felt like. Because before, when I would be anxious for a thing, I'd just be like, oh, I have this thing in a week and I'm nervous about it. And it would feel like the thing is happening today. Kind of. I mean, it would be like a linear progression of anxiety and be like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to be more nervous. But I would still feel like, oh, this thing is happening. And it's almost like it's happening today. Like, that's how nervous I am. But now, I feel like a normal person, kind of, where I'm like, oh, it's next week. It's not today. So, like, I'm not nervous about it. If it was today, then I'd probably be nervous. That's what happened with the wedding. I was nervous on the day of the wedding. But before that, I was like, oh, it's not today, so I'm not nervous. Really. I'm a little nervous, but it's weird. It's like a nervous that, like, I'm anticipating the nervousness, but I don't actually feel nervous, which is what I used to feel. I used to feel that dread and that horrible nervous, like every time I thought about it, I'd be like, I want to die. I don't feel that anymore. So yeah, it's still there, kind of, but it's like the medicine helps, and the therapy and whatever I'm doing. It helps with, it feels like anxiety procrastination. Like, oh, you can be nervous when it happens. Don't be nervous about it now. Which is perfect. I mean, that's what you need, because there's nothing you can do about it now. You can't prepare anymore for a wedding. You just go. That's just the whole thing. So, like, there's no point to be nervous about it. And you know that, but you're still nervous, because that's how being nervous works. You can't control it. You can't think it away. Oop. That's some dirt. I love this game. It's so great. I kind of wanted to finish the park today, but I don't know if it's going to happen. There's definitely a way to do this quicker, but I don't care, because this is making me happy to just go nice and slow. So if you're angry at how slow I'm going, you're a bad person, because this is making me happy. I like how Sherlock Holmes says singular a lot. I still don't know what it means. He's like, this case is very singular. I'm like, yeah, it's one case. What do you mean? What does singular mean? I don't know. But he says it all the time. This is a very singular case. Okay. It's not a duet case. It's only one. I'm stupid. Next note. I haven't had any setbacks. That's true. I think Dalton. I think I was writing a comment to Dalton, and I was thinking, like, I haven't had any setbacks with my. Like, I went to the wedding and it was fine. I went to the lake and it was good. I went to the barbecue and it was fine. Like, nothing. I feel like it used to happen all the time when I was younger, in high school and college, where, like, I would be like, all right, I'm gonna go out and put myself out there. I've worked up enough confidence, like, over the past couple months. Nothing bad's happened. I maybe talked to somebody once and, like, okay, I'm gonna do something, and then I would do it and it would be a disaster, and I'd be like, okay, I'm never doing that again. I'm never doing anything social ever again. I would have those setbacks all the time. The one that comes to mind it was the one I've mentioned before, is like when I did that church thing where I was like, I'm gonna volunteer to help set up the church, like, and all the kids my age are gonna be there and we'll be all the best friends ever. And then I went there and, like, I sat by myself and ate pizza, and I was like, oh my god, this is awful. And I didn't talk to anybody. And then a couple hours later, I just texted my parents, like, come pick me up. And they're like, oh, already? And I was like, yeah. And then I felt terrible about that. That was a big setback for me. That was a thing that, like, if it went totally right, maybe I would be normal right now. But it didn't. It went bad. And I remember the pizza had olives on it, and I had black olives, and I'm like, this is the most disgusting pizza I've ever eaten. I hate this. Like, how do you make me hate pizza? I don't know. Maybe it was just the day that put a bad taste in my mouth. And the black olive pizza isn't really that bad, but I remember it tasting like, I can't even finish this piece. This is the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten. This black olive pizza. And that was a big setback. But I'm noticing now, and it's probably because, like, I have a therapist to talk to, and I'm doing this, so I can kind of, and the besties group helps me, Dalton's helped me, and all my commenters, all my millions of fans, have helped me. And it's so much to clean, so little time in the day. Get my extender. Ooh, the super extender. Whoa. We're doing pretty good. I feel like we're doing okay. Let's get on the roof. How do I get on the roof again? You can just clean it from here, maybe, with the extender. But yeah, everything's good now. No setbacks. Like, when I do the wedding thing, it wasn't a setback. It wasn't, like, perfectly right, but I wasn't afterwards like, oh my god, I'm never doing a wedding ever again. That didn't happen. And when I did the barbecue, I wasn't like, oh my god, I was so stupid and I hate myself. That kind of stuff would happen before, and it's not really happening now, which is good. Which is probably why I'm able to make progress and, like, go to improv and stuff, because I haven't had any setbacks. Yeah, a big part of that is probably just the post-processing of, like, talking to the therapist about it, and talking here, and talking to the besties, like, on the Zoom call, and being like, I'm really nervous about a wedding, and they're like, oh yeah, me too, I always hate weddings. And then I come back and I'm like, oh, it wasn't that bad, and they're like, oh, see, you're awesome. All that stuff helps, I'm sure. I'm too close. I gotta snobby nose it. Yes, that's all good. I want to clean this roof. Yeah, so get excited for that vlog. See what happens. This might be a new era where I'm just drunk all the time. From now on, every video I'm just gonna be like, what? I don't know. I don't know. Some people in the besties group are like, oh yeah, it helps me when I drink. But I'm still like, I think I'm just like too stubborn or something. It's not gonna work on me. I don't know. We'll see. Anxiety, procrastination, setbacks. Everyone up here gets married when they're 20. That's annoying. Pseudoscience. I don't know. This is a weird note, but let's just talk about it and get rid of it, and then that'll be it for today. I was thinking about Reiki. I think about Reiki a lot because I watch a lot of Reiki videos. I really like the Reiki videos are like the only thing that give me ASMR. I don't know why. When they're like, oh, this crystal is for your heart chakra, and your heart chakra controls your connections to other people, and you have to use this amethyst jewelry stone to connect to your heart chakra. And I'm like, okay, that makes no sense, but you're giving me ASMR, so I'm gonna keep watching. But I was watching this one person, and it's interesting because I think it's I don't know, on Wikipedia it describes Reiki as a pseudoscience, and I was thinking, I don't know if that's like a totally like the best way to describe it, because it does seem like a lot of the Reiki people are self-aware, and they're like, oh yeah, we're not doing science here, like this isn't scientific at all. Obviously, because there was one video I was watching. Pseudoscience implies that they think what they're doing is scientific, or there's some kind of like scientific method behind, like, oh, we tested this rock and it helps with your heart chakra. Like, they're not doing that. They're just like, there was this one video where this girl was like, I've been getting questions about handmade rocks, and like, can you use a handmade rock to connect to your heart chakra? And I was like, yeah, use whatever you want. Fuck it, I don't care. That's basically what she said. Like, yeah, this is all nonsense. Like, just use a stick, use a coffee bean, use anything. It doesn't matter what you use. If it works for you, then it works. That's all you have to care about. So yeah, there's no science to it. They aren't like, oh, we tested this with 1,000 people, and it's proven that the amethyst stone increases your heart relationships to people or whatever. That is not a thing. So most of the Reiki people, I feel like they know that, and they're not pretending to be like, oh, this is the most scientific thing in the world. They're just like, yeah, this stone makes me happy, so that's it. Like, that's all I need to know. The stone makes me happy. So like, that wouldn't work for me because I'd be too much in my head like, what's the science behind this? This is not scientific. But if you're just like, I mean, that's what that lady was doing. She's just like, yeah, use a handmade thing, I don't care. Use whatever you want. If you feel a connection to a leaf, then use the leaf to connect to your heart chakra. This is all just make 'em up stuff anyway. Do whatever you want. which is good. Like, that's what a Reiki person should say. They shouldn't say, like, no, you're using the wrong stone. You have to use this stone to help your heart chakra. If they're dogmatic about the Reiki, it'd be so stupid. No, you have to use an opal stone, not an amethyst stone. I had a friend once who used an opal stone and then she died. So don't do that or you'll die. That's what, like, Christians do. So yeah, don't be like the Christians. Don't be like me. Yeah, because, I mean, Reiki is a spiritual thing, and it's a religious thing, kind of. So as long as you're not, like... Because none of that stuff can be proven, so you can't be like, no, you have to do it this way, because there's no way to prove that that is helping at all. The only thing you can prove is what you feel. And if you feel connected to a leaf, then rub the leaf on your heart chakra and do whatever you want. I don't care. It wouldn't work for me, but yeah, it's interesting. I don't feel like it's a pseudoscience, though. I don't know what to call it. It's just like a spiritual practice. Like, you wouldn't call Christianity a pseudoscience. I guess if you were making claims based on Christianity, like, oh, in the Bible it says olive leaves cure cancer, that's a pseudoscience, I guess, but do people do that? I don't know. Let's just clean this roof and then I'll be done. So yeah, I don't know. It was a stupid note. I was really, like, I don't know, I liked when she said that. And I was kind of surprised. I thought she was going to be like, no, you cannot use handmade rocks because they don't have the spiritual power. But she was like, yeah, I don't care. Use whatever you want. You're walking out in the street and you find a rock you like, use that. Use whatever you want. You don't have to buy, like, a special rock to be connected to the earth. Just, like, whatever you get. And that's, like, what Christianity should be, too, is, like, you don't have to be an expert on the Bible to be a Christian. You don't have to follow all the rules perfectly. Just, like, whatever works for you, man. But don't kill anybody. That's basically all you have to do. Be nice, don't kill anybody, those are the rules. And everything else is up to you. Did I clean this roof yet? Oh, there's a big spot here. 97%, I'm so close. I wonder what it'll be when I finish this roof. Wow, look at how clean it is. It only took me 2 hours. I was at 30% when I started this week. Let's see what we got here. Come on. I might have to clean the... Oh, yeah, that part. Get the extender. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I told my cousin about this game. Did I mention that? When I was at the lake. It was weird, like, right when I was leaving, they asked me about, like, video game stuff. I was like, oh, I'm playing a game called Power Washer Simulator. And they were like, oh, that's cool, like, I always wanted a power washer. And we talked about that for, like, 5 minutes. That was good. I mentioned video game stuff to them. That was good, that was good. And they're like, oh, I love power washing videos. And I was like, yeah, the game is like a power washing video, but like you just play it and it's a lot of fun. And they're like, oh, that sounds so cool. They're good people. They're really good people. Okay. Look at how clean it is. I'm so close to cleaning everything. Oh, I kind of want to stay and finish. How much is really done? Oh, so close. Oh man, so close. Oh, so close. Maybe I should just stay and finish it. I kind of want to finish. I only wanted to do 6 videos today because I'm going to do the vlog on drinking. Okay, I'm going to finish. I'm having fun. What's another random note I can do? Hey. MLM catfishing. Don't watch Fox News, watch me. Yeah, that whole Trump thing was... Let's talk about that. I haven't talked about current events in a while. Trump got raided by the FBI. Oh no. Okay, so the whole point of what I'm about to say is I'm going to make it simple. Trump had documents that, by the specific law, need to be kept in the National Archive, and he kept them at Mar-a-Lago. So the government was like, hey, you got to bring these documents back. And he never did. So then the FBI went in because they're like, oh, there might be classified stuff there. We got to go. And that's what happened. That's it. Like, you don't got to watch Fox News. You don't got to watch CNN. I just gave you the whole story. That's it. No talking heads about, like, what does this mean for our democracy? That's it. And then we can all just, like, take a breath and that's it. Okay? Calm down. Everybody. I was watching Hasanabi again. I shouldn't do it, but I was doing it. And he was watching these TikTok videos of people, conservative people, who are like, if they can do this to the president, imagine what they can do to you. Alright. I don't know. I just don't want to be one of those people, so... If they can do this to the president, imagine what they can do to you. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything that hasn't already been said about that, but it's just kind of a ridiculous thing to say. Am I reaching? Am I reaching? I'm definitely reaching with that. Oh, but what about this? Oh, you could get with this. 98%. Oh, yeah. Do, job, dippity. Come on, clean it. I wonder if Trump's gonna go to jail, though. That would be interesting. This is gonna be the finally. It's been, what, 8 years? We've been trying to get him. Oh, we finally got him. Probably not. I mean, I don't know. I don't think the Justice Department ever wants to put a previous president in jail. I just think it's, like, not a good thing to do. But it's hard because if Trump's not in jail, he's going to run for president. And it's like, well, you can't do that. After all the bad stuff you did, you can't really run for president again. Just, like, don't run for president, and we won't put you in jail. But he's going to run unless you put him in jail. So, I don't know. It's interesting times. Not good times, but definitely interesting times. So close. So close. I'm so close. Is that dirty? My God. Oh my God. So close to cleaning everything. This is the fun part. When we're almost done. Oh, everything's coming up. It's coming up. MLM catfishing. I watch a lot of MLM videos. And I mean, like, if you're in an MLM, that's fine. Do what you gotta do. But I watch these videos where, like, with these horrible Zoom calls. And obviously they picked the worst ones. But this one lady was like basically describing catfishing, and she's like, yeah, if you want to make a sale, like, catfish people. So she was like, I pretend to be their friend. It's not like a dating thing, it's more like, I'm a girl and I want to be your girlfriend to another girl. And she was like, oh yeah, I was in Nashville, and so I'll look and see for people who live in Nashville. And I'm like, hey, I went to Nashville, like, what's up? Want to be friends? And sometimes people are like, sure, because they're lonely and they want friends, and they don't realize that they're just trying to sell them stuff, which is horrible. Yeah. Do you think the besties are catfishing me? They're trying to sell me something? I mean, I'm paying them the Patreon, so they got me. Okay, I didn't expect this to take that long, but I don't care. I'm cleaning everything. I'm gonna clean it all today. How long has it been? Oh wow, I'm 16 minutes over. I could have done 2 episodes. But I don't care. Maybe I'll break this up into 2. I don't know. We'll see. I wanted to finish today. Come on, what else we got? Ooh, that roof. That roof, how did I miss that roof? I'm just having fun. Can a guy have some fun? Ooh. I think I got it in there, because this is going to take way too long. I'm at 99% though. Ah, it's killing me. Is it just that roof? Let me just clean that roof. And see where I'm at after that. If after this roof that 3 thing pops up, then I'll be done. But if not, then roof. No, that's it. What's dirty? Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Bye.